Good afternoon, our dear viewers, and Happy New Year. This is 2018 and our first video for the year. And today we are talking masters. So with me today in the studio, I have my younger brother, and he goes by the name
Mike.
So, Mike, could you please tell us briefly about your educational background while you were in Nigeria?
My name is Michael and I'm 27 years old. I had my first degree in biochemistry in University of Ilori, Nigeria, and I graduated in 2012. And then I worked for like 2 years before I moved to Germany to further my studies, and then I studied infection biology at the University of Lübeck, and I successfully graduated in July 2017.
Awesome. Okay, so, what was your educational plans in Nigeria?
While studying in Nigeria, I had plans, of course, to further my studies, to at least have a master's degree. I wasn't sure how far I would go. Yeah, and so all I wanted was just to finish my first degree, work a bit, and then further my education. And if I wish to, go further after a master's degree, I would decide in the future.
So, and how did you hear about Germany?
So at first I had no plans to come to Germany to study. So my whole plans were either to the UK or the USA, because those are English-speaking countries, and it would be easy for me to, move over there, and I wouldn't have to learn a new language. But then I discovered that while searching for schools, most of the schools there are really, really expensive. I mean, it's easy to get admission there, but yeah, you have to pay a lot. So along the line, I got information from you and a couple of other people that I could come study in Germany tuition free, and of course get same standard education like in the US and the UK, and even
better,
and also good standard living conditions here. So when I got those information, I started searching for schools in Germany, and yeah, luckily I found some cool schools and I applied, and it was successful.
Basically, how did you apply then?
So actually, when I started, searching for schools, I went to an agent to, for them to apply for me, and those guys were, calling really, really expensive amounts.
I can remember I told you about that.
Yeah, I thought, what would they do for me? I could do basically the same thing that they would do, and
exactly.
So yeah, when I went there, I got like the basic information that I would need to apply, and then I just went back home and I started searching for schools myself and sending applications myself. Since I had all the documents, so I thought I could do it alone, and yes, I applied myself.
He did it himself, he just said. So, what did you study in your master's?
And so I studied infection biology at the University of Lübeck.
Okay. Could you tell us, how did you finance your studies? Yeah.
It's one of the criteria for you to get a student visa is that you need to open a German block account and have at least 8,040 euros there, or you can get a scholarship, either of these. In my own case, my family was able to support me, my uncle and my brother, precisely with this amount, and so I opened a blocked German account from Nigeria and deposited this amount, and yes, that was how I was able to finance my studies, at least for the first year. Since it's tuition free, that amount was just basically for myself to use every month. So that was how I sustained myself for the first year.
How possible is it for one to study while, how possible is it for one to work while studying?
I was able to work. I had a student job, but that was at least after 6 months when I started my studies. Because the first 6 months I did not want to work because I wanted to get settled down with the studies first and understand the environment and at least be able to speak some basic German. So I didn't try to work the first 6 months, but I think after 6 months I needed to work so I could get some money.
Okay, just for the purpose of our viewers, because a lot of them want to know how possible it is for them to work while studying. So, in your case, you started working after 6 months, or you started looking for a job after 6 months. So, is it possible that one comes and then maybe less than 6 months, as soon as they settle down, they can start working also and start?
Yeah, for sure. Anything is possible. It's very, very possible for you to come immediately and be able to work. But one, it depends on the city that you're studying, and two, it depends on how open you are and how willing you are to search for a job. But for sure, you can work as soon as you come, because your student visa qualifies you to work half a day or like half day job, and so you can work 450 business job every month, and you don't earn more than 450 euros per month. And yeah, although one of the restrictions, not restrictions per se, but one of the limitations is if you're able to speak German. So the more German you're able to speak, the more opportunities you would get. But
Like better jobs.
yeah, and also better job. But in any case, yes, you can work even though you can't speak any German, for sure. I would say it's 100% convenient to study and work alongside, because the German education system is so flexible that you don't have to take all the courses in one semester. So let's take, for instance, in your class you're supposed to offer 7 courses in one semester. You could decide to just take 1 or 2 or 3, as much as you can. So in my case, what I did was in some semesters I took maybe like 3 courses, so I can really concentrate on this course and also have time to work.
Okay.
So it's very convenient. I mean, you don't have to do the whole courses in one semester. I mean, you would just kill yourself. So if you want to work, you can take a few courses that semester and also have enough time to work.
Okay. Before we round up, can you just summarize summarize a bit the processes you had to go through, what one needs, and like just tell the people now, like, what do you have to do, what do you expect, or what do you have to know when you want to apply for a master's program, or how do you start? Just summary.
So first of all, if you already have a bachelor's degree, then it's like already 90% sure for you to have admission to come further your education here in Germany. All you have to do is look for the school, or first of all, what course do you want to study? You have to decide which area you want to go. And then secondly, search for the schools that offer these courses. They usually have different requirements depending on the state. Take down the requirements for each school, for each state, and then if you have those, then you could begin to apply, And if you don't have the requirements, you can start searching for them and get them. And you do not necessarily have to go to any agency to apply, because these guys would do basically what you would do. So if you have the document, simply begin to apply. And yeah, as soon as you apply, you just wait for your admission letter to come. Once you get your admission letter, you move straight to the embassy, go there, they will tell you what to do. Usually once you get to the embassy, you tell them you need a student visa. You have to show first and foremost your admission letter, and then they give you this form that you have to fill, and basically that form is to show that you need to prove your financial sustenance for 1 year. If you can prove this, by depositing this amount, or if you have a scholarship.
How much could that be?
That's 8,040 euros.
I mean, depending on the current exchange rate.
Depending on the current exchange rate, so I cannot tell the value in other currencies. But
anyway, 8,000 something.
Yeah, 8,040 euros. And so, or if you have a scholarship, that's still okay. And then once you have these 2 things, basically, I think you're like almost 95% done. And the next thing you have to think about is your student visa interview. And I always usually would recommend that you apply yourself. Why? Because when people go for the student visa interview, they want to know if you're really going to come here and study, right? So if you apply, if you went through the whole admission process yourself, it makes the whole work easy, because then you know what you're doing. It's you know everything. And yeah, they usually would want to know what you've done before applying and all that. So if you've been the one in the process from the very beginning, you're just, it's you. So
it comes natural.
It comes natural, exactly. And so you just flow. And then once your visa application is successful, that's all. You can just contact the school, tell them when you come, and yeah, maybe apply for a hostel from home before moving over here. And yeah, I think basically everything works really smooth if you are the one doing it for yourself.
Okay, great. Okay, just so can you just say something to the people? What would your advice be to anyone who is coming here to study or to do master's program? Please just quickly say something to them.
Yeah, first and foremost, I would say so far I've really had a good time in Germany. And although I cannot compare studying in Germany to other countries, why? Because I've only studied here yet. But with my experience and those of my friends, I think you can have like one of the best time of your education in Germany. So if you are looking forward to, you know, going studying abroad, do not worry about the language. Most master's courses are offered in English language.
Yeah,
But
very important.
yeah, but for you to have a better, life, so to say, at least to relate with people, a little bit of German would help you.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, and I think if you have interest in the country and then in the language and you're open-minded, I think you would have a great time if you came to Germany to study. And of course, you would always meet international students and, here. And so, yeah.
Okay. You've been here for a while now. Can we say you now speak good German, or you are comfortable with the language now?
Well, first and foremost, I'm very comfortable with the language,
Okay.
and I can speak good German.
Oh, good German, he said. Okay, so let's see about that. Can you tell the viewers, can you say something to the viewers in German?
Ja.
Yeah.
Okay. Guten Tag, ich heiße Mike, ich komme aus Nigeria. Ich bin 27 Jahre alt und ja, ich habe in Deutschland studiert und im Moment bin ich mit dem Studium fertig und bin auf dem Suche nach Arbeit.
Okay, having said that, can you please just translate what you just said in German in English?
Oh, I mean,
so
I was
people won't be
expecting-
lost,
I was expecting the viewers to be interested in learning German and at least use that as an assignment.
As an assignment, right?
Yeah, but in any case, I said my name is Mike and I'm 27 years old and I come from Nigeria. And yeah, I studied in Germany and I'm done with my studies and I'm searching for work now.
All right, so that's it, guys. Okay, so that is master's program for you guys. Just listen attentively and follow the instructions or informations we have given to you. That's practically or basically all you need to know about master's program. After that, every other thing comes naturally. So guys, watch our video, like our video, share our video, and subscribe to it. Thank you very much for watching.